If you're looking for a New Year's resolution, maybe it's time to take a deep dive into some of those monthly payments that are draining your bank account.
Yeah, from cutting down on subscription costs to jumping between utility providers, our next guest is here to tell you just how to save thousands heading into 2025. Rebecca Pike from Finder joins us now live. Morning to you, Rebecca. I think this is on everyone's list of things to do next year. So one of the biggest payments, let's start with the biggest, the home loan. How can we shake that up in 2025?
Yes, so yeah, if you are a homeowner, the biggest expense that you have, and if you're on a $500,000 home loan, just refinancing by 50 basis points could save you $150. And, you know, over the life of the loan, that's a huge amount. So, and I know we're expecting rates to go down in 2025, fingers crossed, but it's never too soon to, you know, kind of try and get a lower rate now.
So, Rebecca, I'm just looking at this. Aussies paid $7.5 billion in a loyalty tax this year. So that is them staying with their current providers, not shopping around. I mean, how can we obviously avoid this?
Yeah, so it's a lot. That's, you know, money we didn't need to spend. So the thing is to, you know, jump online and compare, take a note of what you're already paying for things like electricity, your NBN, your mobile plan, your insurance bill. You know, what are you already paying? And then go online, go onto finder.com.au and take a look at what's on there, because, you know, you are allowed to switch. And I know it feels like a lot of effort to fill in the form and sort out the new thing, but, you know, you can even every 6 months, every 12 months, you can, there are a lot of new deals for new customers, even if you're returning customers. So take advantage of those and, you know, bring the cost down. There's so much money to be saved.
Because even on the power bills, they sort of do the work for you, don't they? They are obliged, they don't have to give it to you automatically, but they're obliged to tell you that you could be on a cheaper plan.
They do tell you, but then you have to call them. And, you know, a lot of people, again, the energy bill comes in through the email most of the time.
Yeah.
So you kind of look at what you have to pay and it goes out the direct debit. But they will tell you on your bill. So, you know, that's the hardest step, really, looking at the bill, working out the electricity bill. But they should tell you if you could be on a cheaper
actually
plan.
making that call to action that.
Rebecca, when it comes to subscriptions, and I am guilty of this as well, sometimes they just pile up and you don't actually realise that it's $4 here or it's $6 here, but at the end of the month, it's a huge amount.
Yeah. I, when I started signing up to subscriptions, went, $10, $11, you know, that's the price of 2 coffees, you know, a month, fine. And then one day I looked and I actually had $60 to $70 worth of subscriptions.
I thought you were going to say 60 to 70 subscriptions.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you watching?
Yeah, no, $60 to $70 a month.
Yeah.
And I thought, I'm not even watching half of these for the month.
Yeah.
So what I've started to do is rotate. So I have one for 1 month,
that's a good
binge
idea.
everything on that, cancel it, get the new one the next month. Some months you end up with a couple because shows come out at the same time, but you're never watching everything all at the same time. So really take a look and, you know, cancel those ones you're not using. It sounds obvious, but... You know,
and then you
can
always
save a lot.
sign up because of one show, and then you got to mark it in your calendar when you're going to cancel.
Before that free period runs out.
Rebecca, thank you so much for that. Some really useful tips for next year.
Thanks, Rebecca.